you remember our venerable house? Opulent and imperial.
Heyo! Okay, don't worry about the timer. The timer was a little bit off. Infinite timer stream, more 5 minutes. Yeah, I goofed. I was trying to.
Oh, neat. 10 months. Nice.
Yeah, thanks for 10 months, Rose. I can't. It's like an angry, but also a happy one. Right, yeah, I remade the program, so the program was named different, so it wasn't capturing on the starting soon screen. I was like, what? Where's the chat? I was so confused. It's right here on mine. I don't know why it's not showing up on stream. I'm like, oh yeah. And when I did that, it reset the timer, because the timer's not on that screen. It's on this screen. You can't hear me talk on that screen, so. Anyways. So, I learned a way to do the emotes. And good God, is it a shitload of manual labor. And unfortunately, I have to manually add every single emote. There is no automation that can be done. Holy shit. Spent like a lot of hours last night figuring all this out. Hey, Roxas. Hey, Rose. I mean, I already know you were here, Rose, but hi, Rose. What do I mean by no automation? Alright, so I have to make one giant sprite sheet. I'm going to start with small sprite sheets, realize that's a dumb idea, and then make one giant sprite sheet, because that's just how Unity works with Text Mesh Pro. And it seems like a giant pain in the ass. I'm looking into other ways to do it, but for now, this is the only way that I know how to do it. Here, let me give you a little preview. It's not that it can't be automated. Kind of, right? I don't believe it can be automated with the Text Mesh Pro element, which is what we're currently using, because like apparently that's just like what a lot of people use to display text, I guess? I don't know. But yeah, it's not compatible with that method if we were going to go like the automation route. But the automation route requires a shitload of technical knowledge that I don't have. Such as downloading a GIF, extrapolating all the bytes from that GIF, creating a a sprite sheet out of each frame of the GIF, and then sending that into Unity and turning that into probably an animation. Alright, so yeah, here's our little texty element, right? We got our little texty element. This is where all chat goes. This is why all my test thingy pops up at the very start, and y'all are like, what's all that? That's to see about how much text could fit on there compared to Twitch chat and all that. And a few other things that I was testing out. But yeah, so like we got little emotes in here. You can call the emotes through a very jank method, but you know, it works. Basically what I have to do is I have to get this little call code for each of the emotes, and then anytime that comes up in the chat, replace the thingy with that, and then that calls in there, and all that good stuff. Hi, Renjai. Hi, Roxas. I think I already said hi, Roxas, but I want to make sure I said hi. And then that does that, but by like default, right? Yeah, it's not working right now. There's so much work to be done. As you can see, we would only have 2 emotes. So this isn't even like the live version. This is just like what I'm working on in the background. Have I looked? Yes. Yes, I have. And you know what everybody says? Everybody's like, is emotes working? And everybody's like, nope. Everybody just got a big fat ass nope. Oh, do I plan on doing that for every emote? Hold on, give me a second. Give me 1 second. Do I plan on doing that for every emote? What if I told you I almost started on that?
Nope.
Now, unfortunately, like I said, this method only gets things that I process, so any of the, like, the Twitch emotes. Yeah, no, I wouldn't, it's not physically possible. Like, I could maybe slowly add them in over time, maybe not even then, because like I said, it's a sprite sheet, and the sprite sheet has like certain cells for thing. It's fucking weird, man. It's fucking weird. I don't really like how they're intending you to do this. Cause with like, okay, so like, this is an example of a sprite sheet. I can't even bring up a full fucking preview of this because I don't know, I just can't. So like, but to give an example, like here's all the sprites over here on the left hand side, and they kind of like stretch out and they do all that. Yeah. This is like an example of what a sprite sheet would look like. And then like if you add things to it, it starts changing positions, so you gotta kind of like keep things where they currently are and then add into the sprite sheet, and it's like, it's pretty rough. This is like the auto-generated one. Why is the sprite sheet so big? All right, here, let me go ahead and explain why it's so big. So there's like a bajillion files inside of there. I think it's around like 2,000. So there's like 2,000 individual images inside of it. All right, but we'll take it down to like 124 by 124, and then you'll see that it creates so it does this, right? But then there's there's multiple spreadsheets then, and that's no good. that's no good. So we just go by, you know, like a huge, gigantic one. Oh, he works at Nintendo! Yes! So that's currently all this. Now there are other methods of like rendering text and stuff. There's the fuck. Not sprite. It's like GUI. I don't know, I'd have to look it up again. It's like GUI box or some shenanigans like that. There's other ways to like render text on the screen, and I may have to look into those over this, because this is, well, it does give me like a good, like easy to work with text thing, because all the text is, you know, I can easily change the color names to match what you guys got, except for certain people, I learned, because the text IRC doesn't send the color information with some names. Like Nick. You notice Nick, and then that happens. I don't know why that happens. I need to figure that out. I wasn't able to figure that out last night. I was too busy obsessing over the emotes. I was way too busy obsessing over the emotes. Spent way too much time into that. I want the emotes. I don't know, they're fun. I like the emotes. Gage, where's your fighter pilot glasses? Where are they at? And the jacket, gotta have the jacket too, man. Don't have mine hard-coded, dude. I don't have any of them hard-coded in right now. I have like 2 working that are like an example. I was like, okay, let's see how this would work. I'm not ready for tomorrow. Oh shit. Maybe I am ready for WoW. No, I haven't played any Dungeons and Dragons games in a long time. It has been a hot minute. I think the last like group Dungeons and Dragons things that we really did was probably that Pokemon D&D.
Can you feel it? The walls between the sane world and that unplumbed dimension of delirium are tenuously thin here.
Yeah, we did like a little in-house Pokemon D&D thing. There was like a little Pokemon D&D booklet. Yeah, there we go. Oh, excuse me. No. No. Nope. No, I have not. No, I have not. That's actually what I wanted to do, but my friend group was like, well, I'm tired of doing like these like I want to do like a real D&D campaign, but like I don't know. I feel like I need to get in there with like one-offs, like figure out everything. But they're like, oh, I want like a committed D&D campaign, and I'm like, I don't feel like hosting it. I already did like 2 failed campaigns. I'm not feeling it right now. I'm good right now, Renjai. I'm good right now. It's hard. It's hard to explain without like explaining the whole story, and I'll be honest, I don't remember the whole story, so I'm like I am interested in D&D, but at the same time, I'm also very like, I don't know, man. But it is always interesting because like anytime like those type of games pop up, like I always see them on like Steam, it'll be like, ooh, I'm gonna play that. It reminds me of D&D. I kind of want to play it. So what happened in the Pokemon D&D was we had somebody who was like off the rails, right? They had like a very interesting character. They required a lot of assistance from the other players, but like I don't know if they just like dwindled on interest or if like other like life responsibilities came up, but they couldn't participate anymore. But they're also the one who like widely swung the campaign, so they were kind of a mandatory character, I'm gonna put it. And by mandatory character, I mean like, okay, so we had Pokemon Jesus, which was created by like one of his, or not Jesus, but like the Pokemon Church. It was like the Pokemon Church got created by one of his interactions with the NPCs. It's like there was an NPC kind of like blocking the way. He was like a evangelist type character, and he's like basically there to be like, hey, go beat the gym, don't go any further. But like they kept interacting with the NPC and then like questioning them. It's like, why can't I go any further? Why can't I do this? Why can't I do that? It was like, oh, here's some juice. You want some juice? He's like, fuck yeah, I want some juice. I'll drink that juice. Fuck yeah. Ooh, this juice is pretty good. Oh yeah, you know what? Mewtwo's our Lord and Savior. He's like, wait, what? Hold on. What do you mean Mewtwo's your Lord and Savior? Yeah, Mewtwo's my Lord and Savior. And then he started like getting buddy with this guy. And then he was like, oh fuck it. You know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna go past you now. And it was like, uh-oh. And then we had to have like a god smiting moment where like all of a sudden now Mewtwo's in the lore, and Mewtwo came down like smited the area where he was, and then that created a whole faction, and then we had to create an opposing faction for them because he started like going with that faction. So then we created like the Church of Arceus versus Mewtwo cultists, and then so he was basically like the front of that storyline, and then he got like even further into it. Last night you toppled the king and moved your party to the realm of Ajit. You arrived at the Castle of Clouds and you have an appointment with the Vizier. He asked you to prove yourself by fighting his bodyguard. This week we fight the bodyguard in one. Both sessions took 5 hours. I'm actually okay with long sessions. Yeah, that kind of shit is kind of the point. But the problem is like immediately after that, he's like, okay, so his character started out as a cripple. Because that's what he wanted. He's like, I want to be a crippled telekinetic. And I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, that makes sense. And then like, as we started getting past that point, like a little bit after that point, he's like, hey, it's kind of getting to be a pain in the ass to be a cripple. I don't want to be a cripple anymore. I'm like, okay, all right. So then we're gonna body swap with somebody of the Church of Arceus. So that's kind of like a main plot point. So he body swaps with one of them. So now he's not crippled anymore, but also now he's kind of like one of the main characters that the story revolves around now, and it's really hard to continue this storyline without him in it. And then he just wasn't there. He just wasn't there. Like he didn't show up to the campaigns for a while. We couldn't figure out why, and it made it really hard to continue on with like anything, because like the world was built around a lot of those decisions. And I'm like, okay, so now we have an evil version of his character running around, but then we have him in the other guy's body, but we're not sure which one's like the actual evil one, because like he's doing just really weird stuff. So then they get involved with all that, and they're like hunting down like Mewtwo, figure out like what's going on there. They're hunting down Arceus. They're trying to hunt down the leader of the church, because part of what I didn't tell you about the body swap was that like the church guy like actually attacked them, and they were having like this huge battle with him, caused like a ripple in the earth and all sorts of crazy stuff to happen. And it's really kind of where we left off, if I remember. It was like right around there. Or a little bit after that point.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite egg on the Citadel.
So is this the plot of Detective Pikachu? Well, there was Gary motherfucking Oak. Nobody liked Gary motherfucking Oak. 3 sessions later, yeah, we totally won that. It does very quickly roll into that. Hi, Nick. Favorite egg on the Citadel. Alright, where were we? I went off on a little rant. So that pretty much like killed that campaign. It was like, okay, well, let's try another campaign. We tried another campaign, but I tried warning one of the players about like some of the choices. Like, okay, you guys can start with like whatever mon you want, but like, I warn you now, you kind of got to deal with the choices, like the consequences of your choices. And one of my players picked a dragon type starter, and I was like, okay, all right. So of course, like the first thing you got to do is you got to tame the mon, right? You got to tame the mon. Well, he of course chose the monster that started with Dragon's Breath. He started the one with Dragon's Breath, and I'm like, okay, all right. I did, yeah. He started with that. Like, I tried to warn him in the best way possible. Like, I kept trying to warn him, like, are you sure this is what you want to do? Are you sure you want to start with this? And then, like, the ball drops, and it's like, okay, these are the consequences of your choices, right? How do you tame a wild Pokemon without a Pokemon? Well, some people went about it in, like, various ways. Like, you know, you have, like, you can bond with it. You can, like, spar with it a little bit. Because, I mean, these were people, like... They were capable, like they had the ability to like fight on their own and stuff. So like the trainers had their own abilities. Like some of them were, like I said, telekinetics and whatnot. Some of them were just like, oh hey, here's some stuff out of the, you know, it just depends on the type of mon. Like you play with it, you pet it, you fight, you spar, you do all that. Unfortunately, he he kind of like rolled around and what he wanted to do, he was like, okay, well, I guess I want to kind of treat it like a dog. And I'm like, you're gonna treat like a dragon like a dog? I don't think this is gonna work out for you. And he didn't really commit to any kind of thing. So like 5 turns later, it ended up using starting to use Dragon's Breath. Like the entire team, he was the last one to go. So like the entire team had to like step in and stop him because the professor wasn't very helpful. He was very frightful of the dragon himself. So he's just like hiding behind a wall. And so he had like this disobedient dragon, and unfortunately the rolls for him were terrible that time, so he got very frustrated. And that was kind of the end of that. Was the death of that campaign, pretty much. Was like he had like a little dragon that he really wanted, but he kept leveling up with him because that was just how the thingy worked. So he kept getting stronger, but it was disobedient, so it just started doing all sorts of crazy stuff. And then his character was just super mad, so he's just yelling at like everybody. Walk into like the Pokemon Center, just start cussing him out, and you're like, oh, this is getting real bad, and I can't tell if he's angry or if the character's angry, and I'm having a really hard time telling these two, so we stopped that campaign there. It got really bad. And I didn't know how to handle that situation. So that's like, I'm 0 for 2 right now in the D&D. I'm 0 for 2 right now in the D&D. Like, I run into a situation, I'm like, I don't know how to properly handle this without just being like, D&D magic, haha, or GM magic, that stuff never happened, but like, I don't want to cheap out like that. I don't want to just be like, yeah, and that's gone. That never happened. Because it feels cheap. Like, I kind of want to work my way out of that. Or have the player figure it out on their own, you know? I don't know. It was all a dream. I feel like there should be consequences to actions in D&D, right? Like, if you fuck up and you don't commit to something, or like you're kind of wishy-washy, then like, yeah, it's like Darkest Dungeon. I feel like that's kind of like the DM that I try to aim for. Like, there are rules, and like I try to like say that, and like I kind of like try to be lenient. I'd be like, okay, all right, we try and help out, but I don't like try and just be like force them into the direction that I want. But there are rules in place to be like, okay, you know, here's how the game works, here's how stuff happen, consequences happen, you know. But I don't feel like the group that I was playing with wanted that type of gameplay. I do think they just kind of wanted like a happy fun time adventure without the consequences. So I don't know, that wasn't like the D&D campaign I wanted to run as the DM. I don't know. Yeah, you kind of, like, if that character dies, fine, that's cool. We'll just do a new one. And I would have been okay with that. I'd have been like, okay, yeah, no, like, that character went fucking insane, I get that. The first campaign kind of ran into the problem that, like, I just didn't know where to go without that character, because, like I said, they were very integral to, like, all the shit that had happened up until that point, that I just didn't know where to take everybody else. They became the point for so many storylines. I guess I could have just continued with that character kind of like in a mindless daze and just like dealt with it from there, but I really just didn't know what the fuck to do. It did. Yeah, it did have me at some angles, but I guess, like, the other part of it was I wasn't sure if the person who was playing him was coming back or not, so it was like, I don't know. The undead, fuck no. No use dwelling on it though. Well, yeah. Like I'm past it, but like that's where my D&D experience is right now. So what I wanted to do, right, was I wanted to do some one-shots, either hosting or like playing, but the group that I played with didn't really seem interested in that. They really wanted like a longer campaign, and I'm like, I can't do that. I just need more. I need more experience with this. Like it just seeing and doing this. So then my interest kind of waned. I was like, eh. But it's always kind of been in the back of my mind where I'm like, well, God, I kind of want to do some more. Just afraid. Tough afraid. Movies that make it have to do bluff checks to see if they crack in depression. What is a rogue slut? I don't know anything about what I'm doing. I'm doing my best to bullshit right now. Alright, we got the 3s. And the 2s gotta go in. But the 2s are gonna take a lot. The Yasha crew. Alright, let's take the Yasha crew. Uncommon. Let's do that. No idea what the bleep bleeps do, or the beep beep, or the timer thingamajig. And why does it know where to fucking just fiddle with it?
Almost done moving, and boy am I bloody dead.
Triak, no! Hang in there! Hang in there! Thanks for 13 months. I saw that you were moving. Yeah, you said you were still gonna be moving by like Halloween, so it starts now and you're gonna be finishing then? Holy carp. That's a long move, friend. Finish speaking before picking up the glowing artifact. But why? Joining them was an easy way out.
I knew all these paths once.
Hello, me
Now
old
they're
chum.
as twisted as my own ambitions.
Hey, guys. Hey, boy stuff. I was ranting earlier. Sorry if I didn't see anybody come in. Doing a little rant. Oh no, not back through. No, go back. Back in there. How dare? How dare? I don't know. But there were a lot of fun ones. Or at least I thought there were fun ones. And the Pokemon shenanigans. They got to top lover Lieutenant Surge, who was like a mercenary for hire. So the game plan was to have like my two telekinetic people kind of like come to the front and be like the action people of the scene. So that required like everybody to like get kidnapped. So everybody got kidnapped. I had taken to Lieutenant Surge's like underground base underneath his gym. And then they had like trank guns, right? They had like tranquilizer guns, and they were using those to like keep everybody asleep. So like on occasions, like the other people would wake up, and then they'd like try some stuff. Like they they actually had some pretty good ideas. Got really close to like escaping on their own without the help of the two telekinetics, but one of the telekinetics again wasn't there that week, so it was really just up to Alex to like try and figure out what he could and couldn't do. But he was really afraid of his character's power, because anytime he attacked like the Pokemon with his telekinetic powers, it like absolutely murdered them. And people are squishier than Pokemon, so he was like deathly afraid to do too much with his telekinetic powers. I mean, he would like crit, and then like that Mon would be dead. Like, I mean, like no save checks, no nothing, like just full health to just like a splishing splosh of like goop on the ground because of how the rules worked. He did like that much damage over their health pool. So he was deathly afraid to use those powers, but secretly he talked with me. He also had like the storyline where he's like, I kind of want to like maybe be a hidden not good guy within the party, you know, like not evil, but like fuck, what's the term? Anti-hero? Probably like anti-hero. He's like, I kind of want to be the anti-hero of the group. So like this was kind of like his place to either like live that up, right? Like he had like a shit ton of like ground, but he's new to D&D, so he didn't really know like how to utilize it. So he was kind of set up in a place where there's like one guard. There's one guard looking at him. And then like there's keys hovering behind him. I tried to point out the keys a couple times, like maybe he could use his telekinetic powers to get those or attempt to get those. But he kept focusing on the guard. He's like, I don't want to kill him. I don't want to kill him. Like, okay, don't do that. Like, here, let's try and figure out the situation. Everybody else is like getting kind of antsy. They're like, I kind of want to try and wake up now. Like, I want to try and help Alex escape now. But morally questionable methods. Yeah, kinda. So like, his ultimate class goal was to become a hex maniac, right? And what happened earlier was we had a moment where I gave one of our players, Dan, or Crackdown, call him Crackdown. Gave one of our players, Crackdown, the choice, right? He had a choice between like two mods he wanted. There were like multiple mods in there, but like two people kind of like it meshed over like what they wanted. And one of the mods that he wanted was Cubone, but there was another mod there that he wanted that was like the same as another of our players. And so like everybody's kind of deciding what mods they want. I tried to make it pretty obvious like whose mod was there, like what the choices were for like everybody, but you know, some people I guess felt more strongly towards certain mods than other ones. So there's a little bit of infighting about who got what. And that was kind of like a surprise on me, but then like, so Crackdown tried to he tried to talk the Cubone into like leaving, right? Like he like underhandedly was like, oh man, I really wish I could choose you. And I'm like, oh dude, like that Cubone's heartbroken. Don't do that to a Cubone. Like out of all the mons to like try and be like, oh sorry buddy, I'm sorry I didn't pick you. I like, you know, you get up to it, you talk with it, you interact with it, and you just like leave it heartbroken. That's not the mon to do it with, right? It's come to find out, the dice rolls again made this play out. It's very sad. Warning ahead of time. So like if anybody's not prepared for sadness, you may wanna mute for a second. Whenever they left, the Cubone died of like heartbreak. The Cubone, like he's already lived a shitty life, and then him not being chosen after being like talked up to. Yeah, no, dice rolls were very cruel at times. The dice rolls were very cruel. Like I tried to make like anything that I'm like, can this happen? I tried to do dice rolls to like determine. Like I always tried to do that. And that's what happened. Anytime I'm like, that sounds kind of cool, let's see if it happens, the dice rolls happened. And that's what happened. This Cubone died. And then they come, they find out about it because like somebody came back and was like, "All right, I'm gonna go talk to the professor about something." And then they see that this happens, and we had a rascal in the group who he was only in for a couple sessions, but of course he tells Crackdown this, and Crackdown is not the most what's the word? He's not. He's pretty emotional, so whenever he heard about that, he kind of got pretty angry. And like that guy was like, he's kind of like a little troublemaker. He's always trying to like cause things within the group to happen. So of course he tells him about it and tells the whole group about it, and then Crackdown finds out about it, and then he's like, "Oh my god!" And the person who also was there, I think it was like 2 people, went back to the professor at the time. After he left, he wanted to be the Hex Maniac. So he asked me, he was like, "Chris, is it okay if I take the Cubone skull and use it as my Hex instrument?" And I'm like, damn, that's fucking dark, but I'll allow it. But also, maybe don't let Dan know that you did this. So I did. So I took the Cubone skull to use as his Hex instrument because, well, it'd be a really good Hex instrument. It's full of all sorts of negative energies now. It's full of so many negative energies now. But he did a pretty good job of not letting Dan know that he did this, so Dan didn't actually find out that Alex had done this till the end of the campaign, like after we wrapped up and been like, "Alright, well I guess we're not playing this one anymore." But yeah, he kept it in his sack, like next to him. He always had it like hidden stuff, but he was always planning to use that whenever he became a Hex Maniac as his Hex instrument. I'm like, dude. There were some very interesting moments that happened, and then there were also like some weird infighting that I had to like. I don't know if I even figured it out. Like they just, it just kind of happened. So I had to like take away some choices from the group. Hey, do you want to fry? Feel bad? True. We're going through loss here. We're going through loss in the Pokemon campaign. It got rough. Yeah, no, it was a very like adult themed. Like this Pokemon campaign got pretty dark at times.
Packs laden with
I don't know why I opened a chest with a shovel, but I did. That was not a smart choice. I can't wait for Battle. Alolan Marowak. Oh man, I'm actually not familiar with the Alolan Marowak. Oh, they're ghost type. That's right.
Watch your step.
Let's fix that. Let's go back here. Okay. The fire ghost. Yeah, no. Could have done a lot of things. Could have done a lot of cool things. There was a lot going on there, and then like everybody was like slowly building up into which faction they wanted to like take part in, like as a party. Because like I said, there were two like we had built up to the god tier and started like dealing with this and the armies of like these two factions that are fighting each other. Like it wasn't like fully set in stone on which side was like the righteous one, but like Mewtwo was starting to lean towards like, I'm actually the good guy even though I look like the bad guy. I will say that my party did not enjoy Bill. My party fucking hated Bill.
Continue the onslaught.
I kind of wish Nick were here so he could explain why he hates Bill. fair enough. Yeah, he got turned into I think it was a Clefairy, maybe a Clefable. I think it was Clefairy at the time. And he just started like running around town. He's like, I don't want to be caught. So he'd interact with them like very briefly. It was like very, very briefly, and then he'd just like sprint across town. He's like, I fucking hate this guy.
Victory. Perhaps the turning point.
Oh, that's right. Oh, God, what was his name? The little loud roar. My bad. He was just trying to live out his dreams, Chad, and he knew that you guys weren't gonna let him live out those dreams of being in a band.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
But he didn't want to un-Pokemonify himself. You didn't ask him what he wanted. You were just trying to do what you thought was best.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
So like the bill thing was meant to like show everyone kind of like the different areas, because I didn't think that they were gonna like go to these places on their own. So I was just like, okay, all right, Bill's gonna be like a little shit. But also, you know, he was kind of like digging being a Pokemon. So like their offers of like, oh hey, let's go on Pokemonify. He's like, ah, he like run from him. It was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Why you want to take it away from him? More healing. Oh, that was a good heal. You should always be yourself. Maybe his inner self was a loud roar. Then always be a dragon type.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Oh, right, the Lieutenant Surge thing. So how'd the Lieutenant Surge thing resolve? Because Alex, like I said, Alex is struggling with his decision to like use his like telekinetic powers on these people. So you know, I was trying to give him like free reign to do it, but he didn't. He wasn't really into it. So I was like, okay, all right. So then the other guys wake up and they start figuring out ways to escape the place. And what one of the players, oh my god, I forgot. Dave did like all sorts of silly shenanigans too. So Dave was like, wait, they've been putting us to sleep with those guns. What's the accuracy on those guns? And I'm like, it's guaranteed. It's like written right here. It's just like a guaranteed thing that happens. And he's like, oh, okay. We pick up one of their guns. And I'm like, wait, you can't oh, fuck, he can do that. So then they pick up the guns that they were using as tranquilizers. It just like walked through the place. Like anytime any like danger showed up, there was like boom, 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 like shoot like everything. So then, like they just like they basically just like walking down the street at that point. Dun, 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 dun. And they like even Lieutenant Surge, they walked up to him and they're like, why the hell did you do this? And one of the consequences of Crackdown earlier, like he explains like, oh yeah, you remember that thing that you did? You beat up that bug trainer in the forest? Yeah, he hired us to like come mess with you guys. And then they just like shot him. They shot him with the train gun, walked over, and they were like, should we steal his Pokemon? It was like, don't do that. Don't steal the Pokemon. And then they decided not to, and they just walked out of the place, and they're like, all right, we got a gym badge. Da-na-na, da-na-na-na-na. Oh my god, Chad. The freaking bug catcher. He actually kind of did. He actually kind of did. Probably need to elaborate on that.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
So, alright, so the full situation was that he, so Crackdown, remember the one who was just told about the Cubone and really just kind of fucking hates people right now. Like, he's kind of been at it with the group. He's been at it with, like, the people around. Like, he's just mad at every freaking buddy. He's like, I'm just super pissed. And, he just caught a Hoot-Hoot, and, like, so the Hoot-Hoot's, like, pretty untrained, and it flies off into the distance. Like, he tells the Hoot-Hoot to, like, fly off into the forest. Is the bug catcher forest. I can't remember the name of it. I think it's the Viridian Forest? The Viridian Forest. So they're in there, and his Hoot-Hoot flies off and, like, comes back with a hat. Comes back with a hat. And, so then, like, a bug catcher's coming out. He's like, hey, give me back my hat. It's my hat. Dude, what the hell? You gotta keep your Pokemon better trained. And then Dan's just like, he's not taking any shit. Like, as soon as the guy says, oh, my Pokemon should we train up, like, he starts getting like up and aggressive. He's like, oh, you want fucking catch these hands? And I'm like, oh no, Dan, don't. So then, because of all the decisions he'd made, I'd rolled the dice. He rolled the dice, and I'm like, Dan, you actually fight this guy. And I'm like, wait, what? No, I was kidding. I'm like, no, Dan, you actually fight this guy. Like, I know you were saying that, like, kind of out of character, but your character would absolutely do this. And he does. He starts fighting the guy. And he's a black belt. He's like a black belt in training. And he laced the guy out. Remember how I was talking about, like, how Alex can, like, telekinesis people, and he, like, exploded the Pokemon because it did so much damage? Yeah, he did, like, karate chop at, like, level 1. Knocked this guy out, like, crit 2. Like, this guy was this guy was fucked up. And again, I kind of forced him. Well, I say kind of forced him, but, like, he was already jokingly saying, like, he was gonna hit this guy. He was gonna, like, lay the guy out. His catchphrase, like, that entire time was, like, catch these hands. Like, the entire freaking time, I swear. You want to catch these hands? Like, saying that to, like, everybody. And he actually did that. So the bug catcher is like, laying there, critically wounded. And he's like, okay, I want to take his money. And I'm like, wait, what? Yeah, I take his money. I won the Pokemon battle. I'm like, wait, no, Dan, don't. And he's like, yeah, I take his money. Give me his wallet. I'm going through his wallet, taking his money. I'm like, okay, all right, you take his money. Are you gonna like do anything with this guy? He's like, nah, I'm gonna leave him there. I'm like, Jesus Christ, my guy. Yeah, no, he was like Crackdown was angry. He's angry. Like, he was threatening the group. He was threatening, like, people outside. They're like, it's just everybody. He fucking hated people, I swear. Pokemon, he would be, like, the kind of soul to, but, like, any, like, actual people, he was pretty much, like, he was pretty douchey, too. Kind of like Gale of Darkness, but... so because of that, because of like that interaction where he just like left the guy, and like he didn't. I don't think any of the group actually found out about his actions. He was just kind of like alone in his actions and what he did there. Nobody else saw that interaction, and nobody ran across the body. So he was just left there, and then because he was beaten so badly, he suffered some like serious trauma and injuries from it. So his brother hired Lieutenant Surge to go and kidnap him, and then because like the guys who were with Crackdown, they also got kidnapped, and that's how they ended up in Lieutenant Surge's like mercenary dungeon thing. And then they found out about that through Lieutenant Surge at the end, like right before he got train gunned. Swing happy his desk. Shoot the bug catcher. I don't think there were any actual guns, although Chad over there was working on it. He was working on turning like anything into a lethal weapon. Chad's character was becoming ridiculously strong, and it was like super early in the campaign, and it terrified me.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
I believe it was. I believe it was. I believe that was... there were like 2 at the time, and that was one of them. Let me... hold on, let me see if I still got the video. I was able to record some of the early sessions, but I didn't record any of the later sessions where some of like the crazy god-destroying shenanigans started coming on. There it is. There you go. If anybody wants to go and watch some of the shenanigans that transpired, there's some of the early shenanigans that happened. No darkness. Get that darkness out of here. Don't want that. Dude, I need some scouts. Grassy's holding out. Well, I mean, like I said, some of the things that happened, I was like,
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption. Malformed with misintent.
Okay, not that, not that. Holy water? No, not that. The bandages? Alright, sure. There's the scout. His attack is corrupted with Nightcore. Grassy Nightcore. It was a lot of. I had so much fun with it. I was, like I said, I was working really hard on like trying to plot out. I didn't plan out like too terribly far ahead as to like exact specifics, but like a general plot line of like things that could happen. I tried to like keep a couple steps ahead, but I never planned anything like super hardcore, except for like maybe like the areas around you to like keep things interesting. Because again, plans get shot a lot, so I couldn't flesh out and be like, oh, you guys are gonna go like here and do this, and so we're gonna have this big, long, intricate dungeon, and no, that's not how D&D works. I learned that very quickly. That is not how D&D works. Because I'm gonna make something big, elaborate, planned out, and it's gonna be freaking awesome, and then people are gonna be like, nah, I don't feel like it. I'm gonna be like, fuck. Cartman and the Voltorbs. That's right, because we had a guy who like sounded like Cartman. I was trying to help him out with one of the big bads. So like that fight, there was oh fuck, it was Electrive? What's the evolved form of Electabuzz? Been a bit. Does it have John Cena? Chad didn't like John Cena. Chad was very angry at John Cena. I had to create John Cena to prevent Chad from becoming a god. I had to create John Cena to prevent Chad from becoming a god. So like there was like a bullshit made up character who came about because like because Chad's character was so goddamn strong, I knew his instinctive action was going to be to catch the Mon, right? Well, guess what? Pokerus is a thing. Pokerus increases the stats of a Mon. And, oh fuck, I forget what John Cena even was. Was he the Electrive? Fuck, it's been a while. I have to go and watch it. He started as Electabuzz, that's it, and then he was down there because he was freaking... Hey, Shadow. Fucking ate the power plant. Yeah, he did.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now
He
it
did
must be
what?
carried home.
Yeah, so like, basically, Electabuzz became like this. He became like almost a human. He was like a demigod at that point. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, he was just so incredibly powerful. So he went to the power plant, started absorbing like all the power there. Remember how I said like the two factions who had like Arceus and Mewtwo, like those two, like those are the heads, right? And then they have like their second in commands, like the generals right below them. Yeah, so like Electabuzz is working on becoming one of those. John Cena was working on becoming one of those. It plays Arcus Dungeon in the background. You know what? You're right, Renjai. It is. I'm sorry. I apologize. I don't know. I had fun with it. I haven't gotten to talk about it a lot, so it's a fond memory. I had a lot of fun with it. Okay, this is fun. All right, good. Okay. We're cool. As long as like nobody's like, oh man, Grassy, you need to be playing Darkest Dungeon more. I'm like, I'm sorry. I do. I really do.
Eradicated.
But it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun, like being the DM in the situation.
Success so clearly.
And coming up with like all these crazy, like just crazy ideas, like here, there. I haven't talked about like the fun stuff. I just talked about like some of the crazier bad stuff that's happened. But like the trials and tribulations of trying to be a DM and like trying to stay impartial, but also having to like not knowing when to step in, I guess, is more the thing.
Match is struck.
It was kind of rough as a first-time DM. Because like at times I'd be like, okay, all right, so first thing that happens when they walk in the Viridian Forest, there's like a poster, but like not everybody walked in at the same time because like some people were doing some things in town, and then like basically they wouldn't like go together as a group to do things. So the first group that steps in sees a poster, and the poster says like, hey, catch APOMs for us and we'll give you a reward. And that group was like, okay, cool, there's a poster here. Can I rip down the poster? And I'm like, wait, what? Yeah, I want to rip down the poster. And I'm like, yeah, you can rip down the poster. It's kind of weird. So then they rip down the poster, and they don't tell the group about the APOMs, right? They don't tell the group about the APOMs. So they're like, they lay claim to the reward. And I'm like, oh no. Yeah, so then the group kind of like starts making decisions like that, where they're like, well, I want betterment for me. I'm not really here for the group, I'm here for me. And I'm like, uh-oh. A lot of these people like know each other, so this is really weird behavior. like even in character, a lot of these like characters had like relations to one another. Like not all of them had relations to each other, but like some of them had relations to one another. Like they had ties, but we're still trying to like dig each other over. So I'm like, what? Guys are just starting out, what the fuck? So then we had to like start making like rules where like, okay, anybody gets anything, you gotta like spread it out to the group, make sure everybody knows. Because they did, even though like, so at one point the players like the players knew what was going on, but like the characters didn't. But the players like resentment was coming through the characters. You could tell. They're like, oh look, it's an APOM. Anybody want to share any information about these? No, cool. I'm gonna murder it. Like they started getting like very angry at each other. Oh man, so like dealing with those situations was really tough for me, trying to figure out where and when I should step in and be like, well, the guys are going like too far with this. When you take steps back, like remember we're friends here. What the fuck? Oh god, we gotta go through this.
Without tools of iron, you must rely on flesh and indefatigable purpose.
That's a lot of stress. So yeah, John Cena was Chad's antithesis. Because that was like, he started, or he had the poker rust, so like, he had a lot of special traits to him. And one of the special traits was that he couldn't be caught. So like, Chad threw a Pokeball at him, and then whenever he threw the Pokeball at him, like, John Cena just hit it back at him. Now what's terrifying is that the juggler becomes an unstoppable god-killing machine. Like, even though his shtick is that he catches Pokemon better because he's a juggler, he also deals an insane amount of range damage. But John Cena hit the ball back at him.
Devastating blow.
I don't think he crit, but like he hit the ball back at him, and Chad was like injured. Chad like injured himself from that. Did you not do that much range damage? I thought you did. There at the end, not at the start. throw them further. Okay, no, I thought you could like deal with stuff at range too. Okay. Oops. I mean to click on that guy. Going too fast. And then there was Dave. Oh my god. So one of the things that happened was the Zubat cave, right? So the Zubat cave, whenever they got there, the entire team blanked out.
Yourself that overconfidence
so they walked in, everybody like kind of blinked out, because if I remember right, they were being followed by a Jigglypuff and like it sang its song. And then for the remainder of the Zubat cave, Mount Moon, they played as their Pokemon. Like, so they only had like one real main Pokemon, so they took over their Pokemon and traveled. Yeah, fucking Gary Zubattenstein, is that you? It was so good. It was such a good fucking moment. So, Dave, if I remember right, was playing. Was it his Song of the South, Diglett? Was that what he described it as? Or not Diglett, fuck, it was the mole, my bad. His Song of the South mole. The Drillbur, yeah. The old school Ash was cool. He was a hell of a burner. So he played that character, and then like as he's like going through the cave, they're playing as their Pokemon. So like, Crackdown had a Ponyta at the time, and they were using that for light. And they're just like they're playing like their individual Pokemon. They have all the traits and stuff. They're just going through. They're talking with each other, doing all that. And the final like area, the final boss area is just that. It's a bunch of Zubats. Like there's Zubats guarding like singular path that leads out and up to where the Jigglypuff is. And as they approach them, instead of fighting, Dave, I believe, takes the helm, and he was like, "Oh, hey Zubat, how you doing today?" And the Golbat's like, "What? Oh, hi, how are you doing?" I'm doing fine today. And then he's like, they just start talking. I'm like, I didn't see this coming. I didn't see this coming at all. And then all of a sudden, Dave throws out a name. He's like, yes. What was his name? Gary Zubattenstein. Yes, I know him. And he's like, oh, you know my brother Gary Zubattenstein. Oh, he's a wonderful person. And they just like start this whole thing, and they completely get out of the encounter. Stick of it. Yeah, I rolled a 20. Oh my god, so then like they become friends, and then like the Zubats start guiding them out into the freaking like Jigglypuff. They break the Jigglypuff song to wake up the trainers, and then like things resume as normal and they start going through the rest of them. But it was freaking awesome. No, I haven't done the Hildebrand quest. No, I haven't. I finished like the main story, and then I was like, I kind of need a little bit of a break. Hold on, Shadow. You linked it earlier. There it is. There you go. So this was our old D&D campaign. We had like a Pokemon D&D thing that we were doing. And that's where all sorts of silliness took place. Like all sorts of silliness. can't do that yet. Okay. More slow. No slow. Okay. Okay, so if you don't interact with that, that's really bad. You get the slow draw. There's the trap.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
Okay, plus stress. Minus stress. Been gone good. Oh no, the one guy they needed. Nothing to fear here. I am blessed with good health for today at least. Posting in Discord. Okay, I can do that.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
Don't kill it yet. Okay, good. More healing. Alright.
Another abomination.
I went down. He went. No, we didn't go. Oh no! Here it goes. Plop. Yeah, there's the big boy. Oh, and the stress.
A decisive
Shit.
pummeling.
Maybe? No, damn.
Monster's size has no intrinsic merit.
Alright, easy.
Inordinate
Only bad thing was the
exsanguination
stress.
be
Everything else
considered
is
a virtue.
not bad. So many traps.
Curious is the trap maker's art. His efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes. The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Oh my goodness. So funny enough, one of the last things that was I think the very last thing that like took place in the Pokemon tabletop RPG was one of Alex's like favorite or requested Pokemon was oh no, I forgot his name. Oh, there we go. No, I got it. Okay, it was Suicune. He was like, oh man, like that was like high on his list. He was like, oh man, I really like that Pokemon. So it was actually one of the generals in one of the armies, and they were like literally steps in front of it before the Lieutenant Surge stuff went down. So like they were about to like go into what was basically a siren song, heard a siren song, and then they got dragged away by Lieutenant Surge. They didn't know it was Suicune at the time, but it was like an ice cavern. Like there were illusions that it could have been that. And I was expecting to very quickly go back there, like right after the Lieutenant Surge went down. And a whole thing was gonna take place where like Suicune was gonna join their squad temporarily, but like, you know, the potential for shenanigans to go down from there. Yes, Lieutenant Surge is now Lieutenant Clockblock. He kind of was, and like, as I went down there, like, you hear like sloshes in the cave behind you. You hear like footsteps, and it's like, what are you talking about? Of course we hear footsteps. We're like a whole group. Yeah. And then all of a sudden you hear, target spotted. They're in sight. And then like the little tranquilizer darts come up, and like slowly they just start going down. One by one, everybody starts going to sleep. But I was really excited for that moment when Alex got to see like Suicune for the first time. I was really waiting for it, but I'm sad that like that was the campaign that we left off on. It was like right before it. I'm like, it was gonna be such a cool moment for him. Alright, I think we're done here.
Paths and roads
Got it all
bring
easy.
soldiers and supplies. Let them arrive unharried.
Minimal stress damage, everybody came out fine. Except for Dismas. Goodness, I can't even remember. Like Chad basically, like if he wanted a Pokemon, it was his. His roles were like, his character was designed in such a way that like I think he had like an 80% chance to capture something on like a D100. This is like 80 out of 100, maybe even more than that. I can't even remember like where he had gotten to at that point, but it was crazy. He was just like, yeah, I don't feel like fighting this thing. You just like throw a Pokeball, like the fight's over. His range was immense too, so it wasn't even a problem. Pokeballs and Zapdos. You found the PDF. Which one was it? Was it Unite? Chad, you remember that shitty Pokedex program that I made? Made like a little Pokedex thingy so to make it easier for them to like find their mons and whatnot in. So it was like it like took the PDF, converted it to a text file, and then it like searched through the text file and then populated the data and all that. It was really crappily made, but you know, I did my best. I was able to throw my Pokemon and release my Pokemon as an attack. Oh, I forgot about that too. Did learn from it. It was a good experience. It was funny.
Dirt-covered dullards have their uses. Put them to work.
History. Dude, that anime was good. I gotta go watch the remainder of it. There's so much. Okay, so what's this one do? Free upgrade! Free upgrade! Literally, oh my god. Wow. That is huge. That is massive. Now I understand why they say don't start with the Crimson Core. I was like, what's up with these events? These seem like they're
Upgrade
nice, right?
Complete.
This is insane. This is insane. Oh, that's where I was remembering you doing damage? Okay. Alright, so what do we get? Okay, what's like one of the more expensive thingies? Wait. Hold on, these aren't free. These aren't free at all. Wait, how's this work? That's this thing, right? Oh, it's the town building. Oh, it's one of these. Oh, okay. Okay. That makes more sense. I thought it was like one of these. Like, what the fuck? Okay, yeah. That's still really good. Oh no, I can't see how expensive they are. Well, we already know it's gonna be like whatever the highest rank one is. That's a rank 5er right there. I think the skill training? Okay, so the hero barracks or the skill training are gonna be like the most worthwhile upgrades. Skill training? Yeah, that's probably the more expensive of the two. Let's go! Okay, yeah, definitely. That rank, the final one was definitely the more expensive. Yeah, go ahead, Shadow. That's cool. I'm cool with that. Wait, hold on. What is this? Oh my god! Oh my god! Holy shit! Ash just demolished 2 people in the span of like 5 seconds. Holy shit. Holy crap. Man, I forgot how savage he could be to freaking Misty. I forgot. Ooh, Arbalist. Level 1 Arbalist.
Shoot, bandage, and pillage. The dancing steps of war.
They are burned to ash.
I'll use my trusty frying pan as a drying pan.
Thanks, bro. Alright, we need a name for our level 1 Arbalist with Plutomania. I don't even know what. Hold on, give me a second. Clearing. Hold on, hold the names for a second. Manic for money. That kind of scares me. Do they just like randomly steal money? Is that what Plutomania does? Okay, so Pluton is Cocking alive. Yeah. Cocking's back. They made it through space-time. It's fine. Yes. Ooh, +2 speed. Easy. Can I get that like locked in? 6K to lock that in. That's expensive, but damn, that's good. Alright, we'll come back to that idea. Just gotta fix chat. Gotta figure out why it's doing the double chat thing. Need to figure that out. Crossfire! You get caught up in the crossfire. Zubattenstein, dude. Dude, it was such a good moment. Like I said, I'm not doing a lot of this stuff like justice. Like there were some crazy good moments. I know I'm like bringing up all the bad ones, but there were some crazy cool moments. I want the Zubat to win. Rinja,
you don't fuckle with Shuckle.
You don't fuckle with the Shuckle. So that was like the first gym leader. I remember that being a very memey thing, is you don't fuckle with the Shuckle. And then I found out that the Shuckle has like incredibly high defense. Like it was ridiculously high, and of course it had to be like one of the first gym leaders. So the intention was I was gonna have Crackdown actually go in and like fight, like actually fight as like his blacksmith self, or not black belt self. That was my intention because it had such ridiculously high defense. I'm like, okay, cool. They'll totally think to do that. No, they didn't do that. So then Chad comes in and he challenges Brock, the gym leader, to the battle. And Chad had a, oh, what's the name of the bear? What's his name? He was adorable. Oh, I can't remember his name. Chad, what's the bear's name? The polar bear cub. Yeah, the polar bear cub. I can't remember his name though. Cubchoo. Yes, he had Cubchoo. See, Cubchoo, the one with the little sniffles, you know, like sniffles. He was adorable as heck. He was your bro. So, Chad, at the start of the game, everybody got to like kind of roll for traits at the very start of the game. Chad crit with his, so his Cubchoo had a permanent critical hit bonus. So he crit on, I forget what it was. It was like 18, 19, 20, or was it just 19, 20, Chad? Anyways, he had like a higher crit chance, like permanently. That was just like one of his traits that he earned. And so Chad took on Brock. The intention again was he had such high defense that it was really only intended for like Dan to be able to beat it with his karate chop, because he's like the only one who had a weakness to it. So all that was going down. And Chad walks in and he just like, he starts critting. He crits a lot, like a ridiculous amount. So Chad brute forced this fight with the Shuckle. Crackdown was intended to be like he was the intention to go and beat this fight. Chad just like, nah, look at all my 20s, look at all my crits. He just like beats down Brock. And I'm like, okay. It was nuts. It was something to behold. He did. He just walked in. He's like, yeah, I win this fight. What do you mean? 20, crit. It was a slugfest, though. It went on for a while. Because, again, like, Shuckle had ridiculous defense. Like, bonkers defense. Cubchoo did. He did. But he put up one hell of a fight. He made it out. He made it out. He was fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, to put that into perspective, defense is flat DR in that game, so it was nutty. All right, closing the names in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, what we get? Oh, crossfire. You got no crossfire. Crossfire. Nice. Good job, Dragon Shark. Crossfire Hurricane. Gotta go with red. Fire, you know, fire, red, crossfire. Yeah. Alright, everybody back, nobody missing. Good. Alright, we got everybody on the 5. We take them to like a 3-star boss mission, preferably. Nothing sacred. The usual suspects. Oh, okay, so the names are just based on the group. So like the people in the group. It's not actually like that particular group gets a name. So it's not like because it's a Final Fantasy XIV Pro tag, it's because it's Crusader, Highwayman, a Plague Doctor, and then like the Vestal. We get the usual suspects. I got it. Okay, not there. not that place. Boss? 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 Any bosses? Bosses in that? What the fuck is that? Wow. Wow. That's really good. Characters and their positions. Okay. Alright, they're a level under. Zach told me super bad stuff happens whenever you take people on missions higher than they are. So, it is, the negatives are, if you go in with a party member who is lower, so like, because this is a level 5 mission, these guys right here would get 20 stress for walking in, and then for every level it is above them, they gain 25% more stress from the dungeon. So if they were level 3 going to level 5, they get the 20 immediately when they walk in the door, and then 50% more stress for the dungeon. It's nuts. Cowards! I don't blame them. Alright, kinda want that. So, oh, this is gonna be my first long mission, if we got the people. Oh, we do! Dungeon Master Boss Craig, awesome. Yeah, so like the first dungeon that you walk into, everybody walks in with stress because you're a level 0 team versus a level 1 dungeon. Twinkies the Trinkies, alright. Pretty typical healing setup. I don't remember what I put on you, friend. Nightmares, what did we put on you? No! Buble! I'm fine, quit asking. What's the government form in the dungeon? Aristocratic. There's an Achievo, what is it just called, like, lambs to the slaughter? I bet it's lambs to the slaughter. The runes is very stress based, so maybe loading them up with all the stress stuff, not the smartest idea. What is stress? Is stress a debuff? Or is stress... We don't want any more stress on you. We actually, if we can find it, I don't think it exists, but if we can find like minus stress, that would be fantastic. got any teddy bears? I would like a teddy bear. Tough ring, tough ring, tough ring. Ringy ring? Tenacity ring, okay. Don't think we have it yet. Yeah, it didn't look like it. Like lambs to the slaughter. Actually is lambs to the slaughter. That's fucked up. Top left? That one's got plus stress. Yeah. Shit. Yeah, I haven't seen anything that reduces stress, only like pluses. So Zach needs a little bit of that. And I like the debuff resistance, but bleed. Oh, but he can't bleed. No, Zach. Oobleck, dang it, Oobleck and Zwei. I just got in my head this was like Zach. For some reason, I was just like, oh yeah. There is a skill that reduces stress. Yeah. Dog can bleed too. Well, not so much here. Normally would be able to. I just need to make a choice. I just need to make a choice. Okay. Okay. Got all that. Let's go and bring up. Right, he's not gonna be in the 3 position, so we can't use it. Right. Level 3, very long mission. We need some stats. We need some stats. Oh no. Stats. Yeah.
A sharper sword, a stronger shield. Anything to prolong a soldier's life.
Seven. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's hurt. That hurts. Do I do it? That's awful. Oh, with the 10% cheaper. But money's hard right now. But saving up. Oh, okay. Do I save up now or do I get the 10% more? A lot. We need like, we're only like a fourth of the way there. Ooh, tough call. Do that, we're gonna be eating like a lot. So I need like 30 of these and then like a bunch of money. Actually, no, we have enough money. We just need like 30 more portraits. But we need like 200 crests to get the passive stress shenanigans. Yeah, see, there's the bank. Because I wanted to make the bank, and I wanted to make Puppet Theater. So expensive. $13. Hmm. Ooh, it's so expensive. Wait, can that blight? Oh, it gets blight. Oh, that's badass. Oh, the blight. That's badass. So good. So good. I know, I know we need some anti, but we just got Hoxton, so we can actually do some, but like we got money bags over here, it's level 3. So she'll be like, I'm snooty, I don't wanna go on your Novi missions. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah, so we got Blight. We got Blight for Impale now. That was the level 2. Level 3 right now is... Oh, I think the only thing he gets is like accuracy now. Yeah, the Impale, the Blight doesn't go up, but that level 2 was huge, so level 4 is probably gonna add like an extra damager around. That's gonna be huge too. I might upgrade Pierce, because that's like the two, that's like my bread and butter right there. It's Pierce and that. Either that or Serpent's Away. One of the two. That pushes me up. Wait, what? Wait. That doesn't do anything. Right? Uses per battle? Nope. Yeah, actually doesn't do anything. Sad. Very sad. Sounds really good too for Marks. So if I shove him into like the second position, do a bunch of that. But he's got minus to range, so maybe not. He's got minus 5 range accuracy. But it'd be a lot of bursts. Yeah, no, we're going for cleave right now. Okay, cleave. What about the cleave stuff? There we go. Yeah. And then our final one is the heal. Okay, everything else we're good. Might train her in Judgment though. Judgment's pretty good. I'm not really digging Illuminate. Oh, but it adds Torch. Okay, never mind. Alright, better than I thought. Alright, let's go! Team, got that. Long battle, alright. Provisions, yes. Will be like my first really long one. Alright, Torch. That's more than enough Torch, I believe. Okay, 2 campfires, all this other stuff. We're going to the ruins, so we're not going to have many like chances to get more supplies. Torches were good on food. That should be enough for enough camps. 2 camps. Right there, and then food for in between checks. Do I want to? I've not been on it, so let's. Okay, never mind. Yeah, that's fine. then am I gonna have any room? Fuck it, let's go.
The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
Yeah, we did. Wait, we did. I have no idea what I'm in for. This is my very first long mission, so I don't know, like, how... Fuck.
Ambushed by foul invention.
How in or out I need to do on the supplies. Like, maybe I'm on, like, maybe I'm understocked right now on some of these. It's stinky.
Everything will be fine.
It's a good time for that. Oh, damn. Maybe? Yeah, nice. Good job, Snooper.
Maintain the offensive. A dizzying blow to body and brain.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, let's go and do that. Oh, everybody dodged. Damn, we have like maxed out armor and weapon for these guys. They're still just getting hit. Oh, thank goodness. Good job, Ublay.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Okay. Some deeds. Got that. That's worth more than that. Draw some more deeds along the way. Money. Let's do the deeds. Oh, so another really cool Pokemon moment we had was like Dave and Nick. We're going around to houses, and they just kind of, I think it's actually in the video, but the door-to-door polesman was such a good moment that they had. They got themselves out of a bad situation.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
they somehow managed to like weasel their way out of the situation. This is so good. Yeah, the like I said, the Pokemon D&D was very much like its whole fame thing. There was so much going. It wasn't like the happy-go-lucky Pokemon. No. Got a bookshelf. You like reading books, right? Nope. No, we're fine. There's gonna be more food, right? Oh, he's a big boy. That's new. I don't like that. Come on, stuff. Nice. And then... Sneaper check. No! The stress.
Destroyed.
What a shot! Ooh, that could have been a stun on everybody. That's kind of scary.
Falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Try for the stun. No dice. I need some heals. Pet the dog. Oh my god!
Hold fast or expire.
He has 20 pride! And manning his Snorlax, me almost getting arrested for kidnapping, Badoo's getting tombstone and skin, and a fight retrieved from Varian Grimer that became the great mighty Boo from Conquer. That's awesome!
The bigger the beast,
And Annihilate, just
greater
gone,
the glory.
vanished.
be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
I did try, Chad. I did try. I know I didn't handle everything the best, but I gave him the best shot. It was so much damage. It was so much damage. Wait, dude, I want the buzz. I want the loot. But the loot's scary to take right now.
The light, the promise of safety.
I gotta leave it. Okay, so this is shining armor. I believe this can give a buff. Damage buff. Who would want the damage buff? Probably one of these two.
No, that's a lot of damage!
Dodge and prod. Damn, okay. Defensive. I thought it was offensive. I don't know why I thought a suit of armor was gonna be offensive. Nom, 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 nom. No, no traps. God, we need those scouts bad. There we go. Room battle with treasure. Okay. And a tramp. And a troop. No! Stop! Oh, it doesn't gnaw at the back of your mind. Alright, battle time! Ooh, that's real not good. Oh, come on, he desperately needs to be virtuous.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle. Grievous
He
injury,
needs it so bad!
palpable fear.
Oh my god! Nightmares, please. Oh. Okay. Holy dicks. Yeah, let's get that. Jesus. Nightmares is just getting clapped. Dude, what are these crits?
About to break.
They were inspired by the Cove Chew. Holy shit. Come on, please take them. Oh, please. Okay, he's gonna die. Slime snake. No, don't make up you come haunt me. Also, what's also? No. Dude!
Ebbs. Terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves. Finish him. Annihilated.
Okay. We need so much healing. Please don't murder Oobleck. Please don't. Okay, thank you. I very much appreciate. Wait, what? What? Oh, imposter syndrome. Okay. What? Oh, what are you? What are you? Rational.
The accursed Batrachians.
No one can smite a spirit.
Accursed furries.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Atracian means frog or toad. Oh. That's kind of cool. Fine. Rap-a-tap, tap, 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 tap. Rap-a-tap, tap, tap.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Ooh.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Okay, so we know there's a battle there. A battle here. We got all the battles. You know what? We're gonna start off with this. I don't think I did. There were a couple. Which one are you talking about, saying about stuff? Frog leathers. Wait, what? Hold on, why did that debuff so hard? Why was that so hurtful? Ooh, Blake, you know you want to be virtuous. You feeling it? Yeah, I think so.
Fear and frailty finally claim their due.
God, I can't even camp either. This nightmares is gonna have nightmares. Do we have like a no night encounter? Probably not. Oh, prevents nighttime ambush. Okay. Cool. Oh, you can do that, can't you? Oh, I didn't even think about moving that around. That's smart. Nice stuff. Might have guaranteed to have nightmares.
The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
This is a crit opportunity, I believe. Sag.
This expedition at least promises success.
I'm dying.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
What's this? Cabinet is locked. Okay.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
There's so much stuff. Look at all this stuff I can't have. Okay, so what do I gotta do? Right. then come back to that.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
So glad I didn't click that. I was so close. So close. Alright, now who's stressing out next? Okay, yeah, of course there's battles that way. Oh my god, there's so many battles.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born. If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Agreed. If only. Alright. Wait, secret room. Oh, I didn't even hear it! Oh no! Alright, here we go.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
Things they feel ever near. Oh, don't say stuff like that. Nice. Already fearful. What's these two I need to worry about? More stress to come.
The way is lit. The path is clear.
Ah, yeah, that's about
Require
right.
only the strength to follow it.
Okay, what do I need? I need you like stunned and
Back
like.
into the spotlight by a
Not-
tortured mind.
Oh god, we need so much damage. Just DPS it. Just DPS it. Just DPS it. Gets the shit out of this. Okay, guard, yep, and repose, of course. Yeah, that's what you do. Because that's how it works. God, she's about to have a heart attack.
Masterfully
One down.
executed.
She's up first. Yep. Yep. No, 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 no. This is very unfortunate. Can we? I don't even think we can. Oh.
Perched at the very precipice of
No,
oblivion.
no, 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 no. Yeah, yep. Yep, 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 yep. Take it? Okay, can't take it. Okay, it's gotta be out of combat. Got it. Yep, I know. Fuck, man. I don't think she can die in the nightmare, but the others probably can. Because it seems like whenever she would die, it kicks us out of the nightmare.
That's a spicy meatball!
Wait, there's 2 down? But we didn't win the fight. Yeah, we didn't get the pop-up. Yeah, we didn't win that. Yeah. Fuck, man. It's such a bad idea. It's such a bad idea. It's such a terrible do it.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
Okay, so that didn't work. Good to know. Oh, I do that on him. Oh well, that works. Okay, there we go. Cancel that. No more nightmares. No more nightmares. It's impossible. You're not allowed to have more
You
nightmares
will
tonight.
show the proper
Secrets
respect.
and wonders can be found in the most tenebrous
Fuck!
corners of this place.
Double fuck! That's not a nightmare, it's reality. What the fuck, nightmares? That's a nighttime ambush. I think I just gotta get the secret room and get the fuck out of here, because I don't think this is happening. So much bad is happening right now.
A momentary abatement.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
Both those guys are dead. Back two are dead. Front guy's the last one. You guys are ass. Yes!
A moment of clarity.
Oh my god, I didn't even get.
Storm.
Did I get the chance? I got the yeah, I got the chance to swap into range. Should have done that. Okay, she's gonna be next. Try and get her in before.
Precision and power.
5 damage. Okay, everything should be dead.
A death by inches.
I don't want healing.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade. Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Use that food, but I don't want to use that food, but I want to use that food. Crit someone to reduce stress. Fair. Fair. Yeah, because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 battles. There is 6 battles remaining on this board. And like, everybody's stressed. Everybody's just dying. Wait, which ones are room battles? Which ones are, these are room battles, aren't they? Not the corridors. Oh, so like this. That, no, okay, there's still like 3. Battle, battle, battle. Okay, I thought it meant I had to do all those. 3 I can see. True. Yeah, they can. Alright, secret room. Bunker, yeah. That was coming. Okay, let's go in here. Lock compartment. 3 of those. Goodbye, takies. Bye, takies. Lots of gold. Okay, tons of gold. Alright. Do I try and push on? I think I go a little bit more. I think I go a little bit more just to see. Nightmares is probably gonna die. Nightmares is just way too stressed, and then those guys, there's so much stress. Yeah, alright, that's fair.
Great adversity has a beauty. It is the fire that tempers.
Would have been really cool though. Alright, everybody's got negatives. What you got for me? Do. Tapeworm? Where'd you get tapeworm? Obsessed with sainthood. I actually prefer that one. Only Gamba. Wait. Ooh, that was nice.
There is a great horror beneath the manor. A crawling chaos that must be destroyed.
Goodness. Goodness. That team needs a vacation. A really long one. I'm about to say, Sim better not have gone missing. He isn't doing anything this week. He better not have been missing. Yeah. Gamba. Booba. Who's getting the booba? There's gotta be somebody who only does booba. Alcohol. Only gamble. No, I think we're good. Okay. So much money. Whew. Hey, look, some crests and some portraits, though. Oh, another Crusader. We got like one spot. We got one spot. It's all with all the disease, dude. Like it just keeps happening. Like everybody's gotta be diseased. It's how it works, Nick. I don't even know where they catch them. Sometimes they just come out of the dungeon. They're like, I caught tapeworms, and you're like, where? Where did you get tapeworms? Where did it happen? Damn. They tried the moss inspector. Yeah, we're about getting to that point, aren't we? We're about there. Crossfire. You're the kind of There we go. Okay, but I kind of need Hawks because I need the money, right? Do I take Hoxton and then shove it into this squad so that we can do a money run? Like, yeah, Hoxton's a level down, but yeah, I think I do that. Okay, Crossfire, he'll be in later. Okay, what position we work from? All cool. Okay, no, 3 and 4. Alright. And Jevel, you're on. Also 3 and 4. And then Ozzy's Light is also. Oh, he's actually okay in 2. Cool. He doesn't mind being a 2. Torch is low, but I don't really run around with low torch. The weld? Weld is the food one, right? Well, hold on, which one? No, Cove. Okay, Warren's. Which one's the one that has like a lot of food in it? Is it the Weld or the Warren's? I keep getting those two mixed up. Orange is the biggies. Okay. Alright. We got one there. Alright. Dang, 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 dang. Medium mission. Oh, I really don't want to do one, but let's go. Alright, you need to bring back as much shit as you can. You're not getting any Trinkies. No Trinkies for you guys. I'm sorry.
Hold my beer, please.
Shovels? Oh! I miss Shovels Dead Night. I miss Shovels Dead Night. Shovels Dead
Corruption
Night.
has soaked the soil, sapping all good life from these groves. Let us burn out this evil.
Well, this is gonna be an interesting run. Very short-lived one, too. Yeah, it's the one with the meat.
Glittering gold,
bottoms
trinkets
in
and
the-
baubles, paid for in blood.
Just immediately screams at me. Get that guy over here. Murder him. No. No! Hold my beer.
Festering fear consumes the mind.
Yeah, I didn't bring any of those either. Goofies.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
No more accuracy. Miss all. There we
Continue the
go.
onslaught. Destroy them.
Alright, here we go. One more whispers in the dark. Nice. No bleed. I said no bleed. No bleeds, please. Chop, chop, chop. E. God, not having a damage buff on her sucks. Well, yeah. Yeah, Nick, you just, yells in the wrong direction. Can't hear him, he's muffled.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
More battles. Oh, dude, the Jester and the Antiquarian. Or not the Antiquarian, the Leper are really good together. Just now noticing this.
Another one.
Yeah,
falls.
that sucks. He's gonna go and here comes the slime. Oh? Maybe not. Okay, cool.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. Be gone, fiend. Foolish
Yeah, scout
horrors,
chance.
brought low and
Oh,
driven
just
into
shy
the
of that
mud.
room though. Oh wait, no, maybe we got it. No, we got it. Cool. All right. Unlocked. Okay. No, I didn't do the anti. No. Adrian Brody. There it is.
Herself,
You cursed shovels.
victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
My hands.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Dang it. Ransom marked. Oh, Rapid Rush does more to mark targets, doesn't it? Okay, now we're good.
The will to fight falters.
More healing, please. Less bleeds, thank you. Wow, got hit for Z. Oh, okay, well.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
More dots, more dots, more dots. Okay, stop the dots.
Less dots, no! Handle it! DPS, left side!
Dazed, reeling, about to break.
Oh, for 5 rounds? Shit. Come on. Come on, we only have like 1 damage. Okay, yeah, I guess so. I should probably use it. Oh, no. Oh, this is so bad. Stop it. Stop it, please. Jeez, man. Fuck.
Obliterated.
Bleed. Oh, okay. Please. No, it's a rage. Holy shit. Jeez, man. Oh, we're so screwed if the slimes come up. If the slimes show up again, just
and
dead.
insidious killer.
Oh no.
Without tools of iron, you must rely on flesh and indefatigable purpose.
I could have, couldn't I? Stop. We clicked on. Alright, Hoxton. Get that.
If
Thank
only
you.
treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Just camp. Just camp. Just get
A moment
the
of
camping done.
respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
Get it. Every rose has its thorns. Nice. No, 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 not the cook. Oh, I meant to click on her to see what she could do with one. But I was supposed to go on hold my beer. She didn't even have an attack. Ah! Alright, now the worst thing that can happen right
Man,
about
those
now.
fingers.
Nighttime ambush. Nighttime ambush is about the worst thing. Thanks, DT Chan. I know you don't have fingers, so
Light, the promise of
it's not
safety.
the same for you. Just get the accuracy out there. Just give them all you
The
can.
blood quickens.
Okay, that's good.
Inspiration and improvement.
Okay, that's bad. Uh-oh. Ozzy's light. Okay.
Wow, you really went there. You really just had to bring up the things I lack like that, huh?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I mean, I'm sorry. It was just an observation. There we go, the full heal.
He fucking meant it, Jim.
What? No! No! No, I didn't! Oh yeah, there we go. The healing's finally coming around. Everybody's stress is finally managed. And then we have the finish. Fantastic.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can
It's
be
too late to
beaten.
do it today, but I hope you're ready for crits and stress tomorrow.
TGJ, no, don't manipulate the RNG. Ew. Oh, I see. Oh!
I am assuming direct control.
Oh, that's awful on anyone but the antiquarian. Easy. Clap. The best one to catch the disease is untrue.
Unbalanced.
Oh my god, he can point blank shot. That's terrifying. Yeah, just keep using the what is that thing? Incense? Incense burner? Incense burner. I think that's an incense burner. Just keep using the incense burner. Somebody have to take the
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory. A powerful blow.
Okay, and then Nick pointed out earlier that I can use the pulsing to, like, not have to deal with the giant corpse. Okay, a sensor. Is it pronounced censor, like, as in, like, to be censored? Or does it have a different pronunciation?
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
God, I love Jester so much. He's such a cool class. He's so cool.
Vigor is restored.
Alright, Aussies. Great job. Keep that up. We're gonna need those. We're gonna need like all of that. There was one flaggy, but it was a level 0 flaggy.
Masterfully executed.
I think it's time for bleeds.
This expedition at least promises success.
Okay, service to a mysterious god. Well, you know what we do with gods? We just throw holy water at it. Okay, cool. I like that. Okay, so that can give quirks. Light was really low, so I have to go to this room.
Find victory.
More food. Oh hey, guess what? More food. Everyone eat up. Don't question where it came from. Just eat. Okay, sensor is also weird. I don't know how to pronounce it. Okay. Sensor. Okay. Sensor, and then to sense or? Wait, no. They're pronounced the same, aren't they? Sensor to sensor. Okay, hold on. I gotta know. Yeah, okay. So
sensor.
Yeah, and then there's... Okay, yeah, they have the same pronunciation. I got that little sensor right there. And then right there. I'm just throwing it out there to confuse you. Well, you did a good job. Do I need to heal? Probably not. Gotta get my murder on. Hey, what? No, it's not. Hold on. I don't even know what that word would mean. What? Oh, it's a, okay. Cosmetic products. Apparently it's a thing, a center spray. Alright, and just to be sure, Urban Dictionary. No, okay, it didn't pop up on Urban Dictionary, you're good. I think so, Renjai. I think so. Whoa, there we go. More of that. Yes, please. And no bleed. Oh my god. It's so good. Sent Czar. Get sent the Czar. The Czar scent. I could see like a cologne company coming out with that. Rabies! Wait, rabies is good, isn't it? Rabies ain't bad. Okay, it's like minus 10 accuracy, so it's a little bad.
Grassy is now identified as a Coomer.
TTJ, you're not allowed to search the internet for that stuff. You can't just out me like that. Can't call me out on the clown stuff.
Fingers, Grassy. Fingers.
Alright, maybe I deserve it today. Oh, it's hot. Yeah. Oh, how close? Not even.
Grassy, I have looked through the entire internet. What is an NFT and why do people covet them for no reason?
Back to the pit.
I'll be honest, I don't even know that one. I don't
Success
even know the
so
reasoning
clearly
behind that,
revealed.
DTG.
Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Okay, you get a bleedstone. Congratulations. You get a protection stone. Congratulations. Ah, we don't need that anti-venom, right?
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Oh crap, look how much stress reduction you got. 65%. Nutty. Oh, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to get like the minus stress reduction, then like camp at the start of the long things, and then like deal with that. That makes sense. I gotta get my camp skills like set up to do the longer missions.
Why not just right-click and save the image instead of paying insane amounts of money?
Good question. Maybe it's like a collector's edition tag, you know? You're like, oh, well, yeah, I mean, you own the Beanie Baby, but do you own the first Beanie Baby ever
Another
produced?
abomination cleansed from our lands.
Yeah, you have Ronald McDonald in a weird position, but do you have the first Ronald McDonald produced?
Executed with impunity. Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's
Money
end.
laundering, also true.
The match is struck.
Need that clean
A
money.
blazing
But
star
it's
is
still
born.
the same picture. 1 1 1 0 0 1.
My name is Eggman.
Wait.
And I'm the best. But my plans are always stopped by the blue pest. They think I'm mad. But I'm quite keen. If you don't believe me, try me Bean Machine.
Santa Butt Stuff gifted a Tier 1 sub to JJI744.
Wait, that's cool. It actually tells you, like, who it did now. That's neat. Thanks, Santa Butt Stuff. Holy crap. Oh my goodness, so many. We're gonna talk about, but not talk about the number, okay? That's a lot, and I appreciate it. What would bring up Ronald McDonald? Okay, alright, you know what? It's been a while. You know, let's actually go look that up. That's a good question. But also, so that I can bring him up one more time.
Tempted to stream Kill It with Fire Halloween Edition on Halloween.
Ooh, do that! Yeah, you should do that, Civic. It's a pretty interesting game. So, so that game is interesting, right? It would be helpful to people who don't like spiders, because, like, the spiders can't, from what I can tell, spiders actually can't hurt you. physically. Emotionally, they can scar you, but physically, they can't hurt you. So, like, it's a good way to, like, interact with spiders, but you also have to be, like, willing to do that, so it's hard. Dude, no, that arachnophobia mode, fuck that. Those things were creepier with that off, or on, with the arachnophobia, because it turned them into these little tiny blobbies.
In league with the spiders.
Oh my god. Stereo.
How to summon Ronald McDonald. A pentagram of cheeseburgers and chicken nuggies. And a milkshake in the center.
I still gotta do that too. I gotta get that clear chat in there too. Alright, so tonight I'll try and focus on that, and then I'll get to work on the emotes. So that first, then emotes. Where's my Ronald McDonald? Oh, okay, it's 5 gift subs.
I don't know about that. Peter Parker turned into an emo and ruined a franchise for a bit. It is all the spider's fault.
It's all the spider's fault? Okay, so it's dead. Alright, so 5 to 9 trivias for Ronald. It's Gloomhaven! Well, yeah, but I mean, like, after Gloomhaven. I know.
Born too late to explore the Earth. Born too early to explore the universe. Born perfectly to explore dank
Chad, good luck.
Glanod, Glanor, I summon you.
Food time, food time. Dude, I love that video. The video's so good. So good. So good. Speaking of which, if you want a D&D-esque adventure, but like, you have 2 to 4 people lying around and you don't want to have to deal with being the DM of said adventure, Gloomhaven is a pretty good experience for that. So, I don't know if you've heard of Gloomhaven, but Gloomhaven is like a really long board game. So it's like an entire D&D campaign where you guys make the decisions. Yep, legacy style board game. That's it, yep. You make the choices are permanent, and then, yeah, you carry these characters along like a journey. It's really cool. We started playing the board game version of it, and then we heard that the video game version was coming out, and we're like, okay, cool. So we're holding out for the video game version, and the video game version like just released with all the campaign inside of it. So me, Brandon, Nick, and Charles, or if you, as you guys know us, Grassy, Elmo Kills, Someone, and No Rage. The 4 of us are playing through it. I could stream a little bit, but we missed the first campaign. If that's something y'all would be interested in. If that's not something you're interested in, I understand. It's a very long and slow and tedious process. Just offering it. Yeah, we that's where we started playing it. The video game version has been really nice though. Like, it's been really nice for automating all that, which is sweet. Second-hand glories for 2 hours. Want you to stream it. Okay, alright, I can do that. Let me go double check that everybody's cool with streaming. I also need to do that before I can guarantee that we can stream it. Because, you know, I mean, like, some people just want to be able to vibe and not have to worry about what you say. Because, you know, obviously we can't talk about any location-based stuff. I gotta double check with them and see if they're in. I'm sure. And also, Alex can't talk about his plans that he's gonna have. Fucking. Oh god, what's it fucking called? Pokepals? No, Monster Pals? Fuck! What the name is it? Pals. Tell me. Pal World. That's it. There we go. Pal World. Alex can't talk about his Pal World. It's on the stream. Can't talk about butts. That's right. That's right. Hold on. Wait. Something like that. Something like that. I don't even know how to vaguely describe what his plans are without just like... There it is. There's the big hit. I was wondering when it was coming. Butt stuff, I just want you to know. Wait, no. Let's hold my beer. Where's butt stuff? You hide? Wait, what? Hades video? What Hades video? I'm just gathering dust. Wait, hold on. Oh, I should have dragged him to the front. What am I doing? Oh, with the shield and no... that one, okay. Oh, goodness. I could find it, but I'd need a sec. There we go. I hope my beer can finish him. And upsetting. That and the sword one. I think Renjai was the most upset at the sword one. I got you. Need help solve. Maybe we should kill the others first. Maybe we should bleed him first. Yeah, the sword one was the one you're talking about. The shield one was, whew.
Sedated.
I could see that too. I could see that too.
Decimated.
Ooh, the crit. Oh god, I love that move so much. It's so cool. It's so fun.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
We're near the end of this run. We're getting there. We're almost there. Yeah, that. Get that. Oh, we can actually end whenever. Alright. Look at all that food. Alright, so it was around the... Give me the bots channel, it'll be faster. kind of wish YouTube wasn't a button. It was like, oh hey, yeah, no, your other channel's good, so you don't gotta give back all the stuff in order to rename the channel. But they're all like, no, make a second channel. Oh yeah, it's basically like actually a second channel, but re-earn all the stuff. What was the point of tying it to the other one? Dang it, YouTube. I want to say it was day, like, it was pretty early on, so it was like day 4 or 5. Oh, you know what? There's a clip of it. The clip will give us a date. Aha. Maybe? No, that was the Error 13 day. No. No, I got it on there somewhere. Oh, I see A clear. Which one we got? That looks like the sword clear. Alright, found the sword clear. I believe was the shield clear before this? Here, we can check. Okay, shield clear was after this. Okay, so it's gonna be like day 5 or 6. It's either gonna be in here or it's gonna be the day after. Here we go. There you go, butt stuff. That room has a curio. What'd I miss? Oh. That. Missed nothing.
The agents of pestilence will yet be driven from our woods.
Yeah, the shield. I'm pretty sure the shield run was like the first clear with the shield as well. I'm like almost certain. So it was either that day or the day after. There we go. Look at that Muns. Look at that Muns. Like absolutely none of these though. Need more heirlooms. Sword still upsets me to this day. It was a good run. It was a bullshit run, but it was a good run. Yeah. I don't think we cleared it with that run. I don't think we cleared it with that run, but it was like it was like after that.
Your soldiers' minds are mired in malignancy. Fear has taken root.
I don't like the Dark Rising. I don't like the Dark Rising at all.
I'm Batman.
I'm Batman. I'm Banana Man.
It's time to stop!
It is.
It's time to stop, okay?
It is time to stop.
No more! It's time to stop!
It is, yeah.
continue.
No, we can't continue. No, 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 no. Still not enough. Still not enough. Fix me. Wow. But like no damage. Oh no. We got the vapors. I'm gonna grab them. I'm not gonna name them yet, but I'm gonna grab them.
She searches where others will not go, and sees what others will not see.
So we can do like a double antiquarian run now. With Hoxton and her. Those are some good traits on anyone else. True. So what does this do at like level 1? So is this this is single target, right? Right. This is a single target. It's not AoE. If that's AoE, that's really good, but I'm pretty sure this is a single target. That might make the antiquarian too good. As far as you know, it's single. Okay. Okay, what do we need? We need like a melee attack, yep. And then you're like giga dead as far as damage is concerned. Yeah, you're not doing anything. Like I guess if you do hit, you hit like a truck, but you're just never hitting. She got like 25? Okay, minus 20 accuracy. She got like a 65% chance to hit. Hi, South Sarah says. How are you doing today? Hey, did you finish the sock? Socks? Sock? Think of a sock? Always knitting socks. Okay. Oh, you get a sock a day. Are they like? Is it kind of like the same design, or do you go for different designs and colors? Only dodge vapors or AoE. Oof, oofies. Yeah, it's only 1-to-1. That's so rough. Curious to see what the rank 2 looks like, but I'm not gonna spend like 1,000 gold on it. Alright, you know what they do need though? Yeah, make sure we got the produce random trinkies. Oh, it's so expensive. I gotta get 2 of those to like make that worth. Okay, easy though, easy. 2 healing and then like 12 resist to bleed and blight. Yeah, that's so rough for a single target. If that were AoE, that'd be really good. Because then that'd give like everybody the blanket resist buffs. 1 to 2. Oh no! Okay, most of them are just plain socks. Well, plain knitting, but with different colors. Okay. Knit socks with some designs. What's been your favorite design? Well, this is a hard question to ask. Well, maybe. It depends. Like, I mean, it could be something simple like flowers. But I guess if it's something like more complex, it'd be hard to describe. 5 is 3/3 healing, and 15 resist. But I guess like it's better than like nothing. Well, I say that, but like I guess casting the dodge would be better. Yeah, casting the dodge is probably better than like blowing a turn on that, because it doesn't cure him. It just resist. Pretty small amount too. Cables or broken seed stitch. Okay. Not familiar with those. I'll have to look that up. Yeah, rank 5. Yeah. 10 dodge. 10 dodge versus the like 3 healing you're gonna do. Marginally okay. Hey, 10 dodge is pretty big. I think it's like a consistent 20% dodge, maybe like 30% on the turn that you cast it. Alright, so we got all this, we got all that. Talked about our Pokemon. We got the Pokemon, if anybody wants to check out the Pokemon D&D shenanigans, what little I recorded of it. That's in the Discord. Yeah, there's like a 30-minute long video. I'm gonna go get food, and then I'm gonna go do some Gloomhaven. May or may not stream it. I'll let you guys know here in a minute. Alright, but have a good night. We'll be back here tomorrow, 2 to 5. Take it easy, everybody.
Bye, have a beautiful time.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out. Bye! Oh, wait. There it is.